That's the way.
Hi everyone and welcome to Let's Talk in English. My name is Andrea.
And my name is Garrett. Today we have a people lesson.
Ooh, I love our people lessons. And the title of this lesson is Famous People.
So people are, well, people. We all know people, we have friends and family, but you might not know famous people, right?
Well, right. You might not know them as a friend, or you might not meet with them, but we know a lot about famous people. Famous people are people whose names a lot of people know.
Yeah, a lot of people know about them, maybe because of the things that they've done, like movie stars or really good athletes, people who play sports.
So, Garrett, have you ever met a famous person?
Well, yeah, I guess so. I've met some famous baseball players before, and I've taken a couple pictures with actors, I think.
Okay, I once saw a famous movie star at an airport, but sadly, I didn't get a photo with him.
Well, that's all right. Friends, I think it's time to learn more about this topic with today's Read It.
Do you know any famous people? You may not, but you probably know a lot about famous people. You may read about them online or in magazines or see them on TV. People can be famous for many reasons. They may be sports stars, movie stars, or singers. Some business people are famous, and so are some world leaders. You may admire some famous people. There are many reasons. They may do great things, or they may be very talented. You may even want to be like them.
Well, friends, we do have a Find It question in our lesson today. The question is, why are some actors famous?
Why are some actors famous? Well, listen carefully in today's conversation for the answer. Now let's learn more with Sonia.
Hello, Megan 在读关于电影明星的报道。Movie stars 名词 star 就是明星。Matt 好奇 Megan 是否仰慕哪些电影明星？Do you admire them? 动词 admire 就是仰慕、钦佩。Megan 不会仰慕他们。Matt 说，但是人们都喜欢阅读有关名人的报道。But we like to read about famous people. 形容词 famous 就是有名的。Matt 提到，人会出名有许多原因。People are famous for many reasons. 名词 reason 就是原因、理由。名人包括演员、企业家、慈善家。Megan 说，有些世界领袖也很有名的。Some world leaders are famous too. 名词 leader 就是领导人、领袖。
Hey, Megan, what are you reading about?
Movie stars. It is fun to read about their lives.
Do you admire them?
Not really. Some of them are talented, but they sometimes do strange things.
That's true, but we like to read about famous people.
Yes. So there is always news about them on TV, in magazines, or online. Well, we see Matt and Megan in our conversation, and they are talking at the office. And Megan is reading something. What is she reading about?
Well, we learned she's reading about movie stars. She says it's fun to read about their lives.
And it's fun to talk about movie stars. Let's talk about that keyword star. Now here the word star talks about a famous person. You might like to learn about movie stars, but there are other famous people who are stars.
Yeah, stars are people who are really good at what they do, and they become very famous. Movie stars are great at acting. You might also hear about sports stars. They're really good at playing sports.
And it's fun to read about their lives. It's fun to read about their lives. That's today's calendar phrase.
It is fun to read about their lives.
It is fun to read about their lives.
阅读他们的人生故事很有趣。
I'm reading about famous people.
Some actors are famous.
It's fun to read about their lives.
Some singers are famous.
It's fun to read about their lives.
Some athletes are famous.
It's fun to read about their lives.
But some famous people do strange things.
I know. So it's fun to read about their lives.
Yeah.
It is fun to read about their lives.
It is fun to read about their lives.
阅读他们的人生故事很有趣。
Well, Matt continues with a question. He says, do you admire them? He's asking Megan if she admires movie stars. Well, Megan says not really. Now, Garrett, do you admire movie stars?
I think I agree with Megan. If you admire someone, then we might say you look up to them. You think what they do is very good and you want to be like them. But I don't know that I would want to be like a movie star. But I do like watching their movies.
Right. Well, friends, who do you admire? Who is someone in your life that you want to be like or who you learn a lot from? When I was a student, I admired some of my teachers. I also admire my mom.
Yes, you can admire people in your life, not just famous movie stars. Well, Megan goes on to say, these movie stars sometimes do strange things. I agree. They have strange lives sometimes.
That is true, but it is fun to read about famous people. And there we see that word again that's in the title of our lesson. When someone is famous, you know a lot about them. But things can also be famous, or places are famous. If a place is famous, maybe many people have visited it or know about it.
Right, sometimes we even talk about famous foods or restaurants. Famous is a fun word.
It is. Well, Megan does enjoy reading about famous people. And because there's always something about them on news or on TV or online, you just hear a lot about famous people. Well, friends, I have good news. Sonia is going to teach us some more.
Megan 说，因为人们喜欢阅读有关名人的事情，所以在电视、杂志或是网络上，总是会有关于他们的新闻。So there is always news about them on TV, in magazines, or online. 今天来看一下 news 这个字，意思是消息、新闻。例如 We've got some good news for you. We're getting married. 我们有好消息要宣布，我们要结婚了。News 字尾虽然有 s， 但却是不可数名词，所以动词要用单数。那一则消息要怎么说呢？ A piece of news. 例如 That's the best piece of news I've heard today. 那是我今天听到的最好的一则消息。
Thank you, Sonia. Well, friends, are there any famous people that you admire? Maybe you admire them because they are very talented. Those are some of the words that we talked about in the first part of our conversation, but we have more to learn. First, let's take a break and then join us again.
Let's talk in English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, we learned that some stars are talented. Now, I am thankful that I get to teach with a very talented teacher right here.
Oh, thank you, Andrea. You're very talented yourself. Friends, I'm sure you all have lots of talents and that you are talented people. If you're talented, then you're good at different things.
You might be talented in sports or talented in music. Well, let's continue today's conversation.
People are famous for many reasons.
Yes, some actors are famous because people like their movies.
Some business people are famous. They invent amazing things.
Some famous people make a lot of money. Some of them help others with it.
That's a good thing.
Some world leaders are famous too. They have a hard job.
They do. I wouldn't want their job.
So people are famous for many reasons. Now let's talk about that word reason. Now your reason for doing something is your answer to why. You can say, what's the reason you are late today? Well, the reason is I woke up too late.
Yeah, or what's the reason why you're not eating lunch today? Well, the reason is I'm not hungry. I had too much breakfast.
Well, what's the reason why some actors are famous? Well, friends, that's the answer to our Find It. Why are some actors famous?
Because people like their movies. People like their movies, so they're famous. People like to watch them.
Yeah, so that's the reason they are famous. But we also learn about other famous people. Some business people are famous. What's the reason why they are famous?
Because they invent amazing things. When you invent something, you think of something new, and lots of people might like to use it.
And some famous people might make a lot of money. Megan says some famous people make a lot of money. Well, I think Sonia is going to tell us more about this.
Megan 说，有些名人赚钱赚很多。Some famous people make a lot of money. 字面上 make money 是制造钱币的意思，但实际上却是赚钱的意思哦。来看例句 ：The woman made some money selling handmade bags. 这个女人贩卖自制的手工包包，赚了一些钱。或是 I don't know how to make money, but I know how to save it. 我不知道怎么赚钱，但我知道怎么存钱。
Thank you, Sonia. Well, Megan tells us that some famous people make a lot of money. Some of them help others with it.
Oh yeah, so I guess some famous people help other people make a lot of money. They help other people with it.
Yes, so some of them. I think that is a super sentence. Let's learn how to use it.
Hello, everyone. Are you ready for today's Use It?
I am. I love making super sentences.
Me too.
Last week, I even invited all my friends to a super sentence meeting.
Cool. Did all of them go?
No. Some of them didn't come to the meeting.
Too bad. Maybe they'll come next time.
Now it's your turn to make a sentence.
Many people are in the house. Some of them are my friends.
Wahoo! We both made great sentences.
Yes, and some of them, wait, no. All of them should make sentences too.
Right, and they should remember to
Use it.
Thank you, guys. Well, we found out about some other famous people. Megan says that some world leaders are famous too. Wow, many different kinds of people can be famous in the world.
Yeah, world leaders are very interesting. They're people like presidents. They lead whole countries or large groups of people. So they're very impressive and inspiring.
That is true, and you might hear a lot about world leaders on the news. Now, we also use this word leader in other ways. You might be the leader of your class. The leader of the class makes sure that all the students know what's happening and share information.
Yeah, or maybe you're the leader of your sports team. People look up to you, so you help them do their best. It's good to be a leader, but it's okay if you're not the leader. You can be a really good follower too.
That is true, a leader and a follower. Well, friends, it's time for me and Garrett to be leaders as we lead you in reviewing our keywords.
Here's your first keyword for today. Famous. Famous. Everyone knows her. She's really famous.
Reason. Reason. I like to travel for several reasons.
Star. Star. She likes to read about movie stars.
Leader. Leader. Talk to the leader about your ideas.
Admire. Admire. They admire their teacher a lot. Well, friends, those are your keywords for today. We admire all of you for working so hard. So keep on going. You're doing great. Now let's go back and review our conversation together.
Hey, Megan, what are you reading about?
Movie stars. It is fun to read about their lives.
Do you admire them?
Not really. Some of them are talented, but they sometimes do strange things.
That's true, but we like to read about famous people.
Yes, so there is always news about them on TV, in magazines, or online.
People are famous for many reasons.
Yes, some actors are famous because people like their movies.
Some business people are famous. They invent amazing things.
Some famous people make a lot of money. Some of them help others with it.
That's a good thing.
Some world leaders are famous too. They have a hard job.
They do. I wouldn't want their job.
Ginger, is that you?
Yes, it's me, the famous monkey on TV.
Famous monkey?
Yes, I am famous like a movie star.
No, you're not.
Well, okay, I'm not famous yet, but I really want to be. I want people to know all about me.
Why should you be famous?
I'm a great singer. La 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 la.
I don't think so.
I'm a great dancer. Da 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 da.
Maybe not.
Oh well, hey, maybe I'll invent something amazing.
Well...
And then I'll be rich and famous.
Ginger, I don't think so.
Or maybe I'll be a world leader, and then I'll be very, very famous.
Ginger.
President Ginger, please.
Oh, hi everyone. Welcome to Fun Time. I'm reading about famous people. Oh, hey, wait. I know you.
You do?
Yes, you're the teacher on Let's Talk in English.
That's right. I'm Garrett.
Oh, wow. It's really you. You know what? Every day I see you in TV.
Stop! It's the grammar cop.
Oh, no. Did I do something wrong?
No, you said something wrong.
But all I said was, I see you in TV.
But you should say, I see you
On TV.
Oh, so I watch your program on TV, and I see you on TV.
Correct.
Well, thank you for helping me with my English.
You're welcome. That's what I do.
Well, before you go, will you sign my magazine?
Sure, I'll sign your magazine.
Great.
And I'll be happy to sign this.
A ticket?
That's right. That's what I do.
Oh.
Excuse me. What's that? You heard what? I'll be right there.
Oh no, more bad English?
Yes, I've got to go.
Me too. Here's your magazine.
Thank you.
And here's your ticket.
Oh. Don't get stopped by the grammar cop.
Well, friends, we learned a lot about different famous people. We hope you enjoyed learning about them, and maybe you can think about some famous people that you admire.
That's right. Or just think about people that aren't famous in your life who you admire too. How have they changed your life? Maybe you can use your English to say thank you to them.
That is true. And then join us again as our lesson continues right here on
Let's Talk in English. Goodbye.